guys, following on from my Glossier video a couple of weeks ago, I wanted to do a little bit of a follow-up, talk about some of the products that I've been using consistently since then, some of the things I've kind of fallen in and out of love with, and also, most importantly, do a little bit of a giveaway because a bunch of you used my code when you made purchases on the website, which means that I had money to spend on the website and I spent that on some products to give away to you guys. Some of them are favourites of mine, some of them are just things that people seem to be enjoying even if I'm not. I just wanted to kind of pick some of the favourites and things that I thought were kind of universal because obviously I don't know the skin tone of the person that's going to win the giveaway. So I'll just get into the stuff that I've picked. First of all, because I made the purchase, I got a couple of samples. The Glossier You perfume, I have a sample of this. It's okay. I can't really tell you a tremendous amount about it. I'm not great at perfumes, but I don't know. I think it's supposed to be kind of quite neutral, not too kind of feminine or masculine. I quite like it, but it's not something I'm desperate to go out and purchase a massive bottle of. You also get some stickers. If you're into this kind of thing, when you make a purchase, you get these little stickers. I think this is quite cute. I'm going to stick one of these on my computer. You know, just a thing that will be in the box when I send it. Okay, so one of the things, and I got two of these, one of the things that I have been really enjoying, and I got the same colours that I've got, are the cloud paints, and these are in Dusk and Beam. And I purchased the same ones that I'd got because they seemed to be the favourite. So when I asked on Twitter what people wanted me to give away from Glossier, these were like top, really high up there anyway, but these colours got the most votes as well. So I'm actually not wearing either of these today, but I'm about to film a travel video. I'm going to be packing one of these because I really like the texture. The first time you get it out of the tube, it really does go everywhere, which is a bit of a problem, have a massive stain on a white top. But since then, I've managed to just meter out tiny amounts of the product, and you need the smallest amount. It blends out really beautifully with the right brush. So if you haven't seen my video where I'm applying these, you can check that out, but it is kind of somewhere between a liquid and a cream blush. And Beam is kind of a peachy, like a slight lifting glow of colour. And Dusk is somewhere between a blush and a contour. I think this is probably going to be the most universal. So I really like those ones. I also got Boy Brow, which I've been really into. I am not into the big Insta brow thing. I think that's a big thing for Glossier. The comments that I got on that video were either people were really interested or people were like, this is a complete con, this is a terrible idea, Glossier doesn't do anything. I get that, I totally get that. But for me, I think it is perspective on preference. So if you are into a very heavy coverage, or just like you like to look like you're wearing makeup, you probably won't like Glossier. I'm not into very heavy makeup on a normal day-to-day basis. I kind of like that, I don't want to say your skin but better, but I like to look like I'm not wearing makeup. I'm like, maybe I don't need to wear makeup. Just a little bit of perfecting, and that is totally the vibe of this brand, especially the foundation, or the skin tint is what it's called. It's not really a foundation. For me, I've been using that tons. I've worn it to work with no foundation over the top. I've worn it underneath heavy foundations. I've worn it underneath very light foundations. I think it's a great foundation for foundation because it's a very light version of like Professional. The more I wear it, the more I realise it is more of a primer than it is anything else. It has a tiny amount of colour. I nearly got it for the giveaway because I thought probably the medium shade would be fine for everyone, but I just didn't want to risk it. May do it again in the future and we'll do it then. But I have tried it on me. I've tried it on people paler, people darker. And I think it kind of works for a lot of shades because it doesn't give a tremendous amount of colour. It's very sheer. But the blurring effect is amazing. I'm totally sold on it. But you don't look like you're wearing makeup. So if I came to you and said I was wearing a full face of Glossier makeup, you probably would be like, but which part? You'd see little bits and pieces, but it's not obviously makeup. So for me, that's great. I love that. And the Boy Brow goes along with that ethos. And I got this in clear, so it'll be even more so, because again, I didn't know what colour hair people would have. But it just kind of gives that slightly polished eyebrow look. It's not giving you a lot of definition or a lot of colour, just slightly polished version of your natural self. The Generation G Sheer Matte Lipstick. I don't love this, to be honest. I got this in the colour Zip. I'll just open it to show you what the colour is, because I actually can't remember what colour I picked. I think something a bit more neutral. I got Jam. Oh, I always pick the wrong side. I got Jam, and it's like a deep purpley colour, which looks kind of a little bit like MAC, what's it called? What did I liken it to? Plumful. Okay, so I got kind of a more, I say more neutral, it's kind of a red colour, isn't it? Zip. So it will actually apply as a much more sheer colour, and I feel like that might be a slightly better one. But for me, the texture is a little bit too dry. It needs some hydration. If you put it over a balm, you can't get an even coverage. I don't love it, but I think I'm in the minority. A lot of people do. So I included that because it was a very popular product. The balm.com. Now, this is one of the products that I think is kind of overpriced for what it is. It's just a lip balm. It is a nice lip balm. It's nicer than Vaseline. It's not just like a petroleum jelly kind of lip balm, but it is just a lip balm, and it's expensive for what it is. But this one's a little bit snazzy because it's got sparkle in it. So again, I'll show you the tube. My favourite of these is the mint. I got the coconut one, and I mentioned that. Again, I opened the wrong side. You know when you have like a box of paracetamol or something, do you guys always open the side that has the label or the information in it, the little pull out thing? It drives me crazy. Okay, so it looks like this. Look how cool that is. That's a pretty cool thing to have in your handbag, isn't it? So, I don't know. I thought it was a cute little thing. And it's called the Birthday Balm.com. So that one just smells like vanilla. And it's a nice lip balm, but it has a little bit of sparkle. The one that I get, I have a couple of them, and I've got the ones that are just all plain. So they've got no sparkle, no tint. Some of them have like a little rosy tint to them or colour. But I like the other ones because you can use them in the cuticles and various other places. I'm not going to do that if it's sparkly. And the last thing that I got was the Halo Scope, and I really like this. This, I think, is kind of, they had the idea of adding the hydration because it's a highlighter stick, but in the centre of it is a balm. A little bit like that Fake Away or Fake It Up or whatever it was called. Remember that concealer from Benefit? Sun is dipping in and out constantly. That concealer from Benefit that had the balm running all the way through it. They had that, and it was supposed to be kind of really hydrating, never crease, not look kind of cakey. And so they've got that idea in this, which is great. I really, really like this for a very subtle and day-to-day highlight. Again, something that you can wear along with something like the skin tint to just not look like you're wearing a ton of makeup, but just a little bit of a more youthful, glowy, healthy version of yourself. And I wish they'd done something like this with the lipstick, because I think it just needed that kick of something. It's too dry. That is everything. I'm going to leave a link to how you can enter the giveaway below. I haven't entirely decided as I film this right now how I'm going to do it, because YouTube giveaways are really complicated. I don't do them very often because it clogs up the comments, it gets very spammy, and sometimes people's comments get lost because of that, because of the spam filter, and so I don't want to do that. I want to find a better way of doing this. It'll probably be through another link, so I'll leave that link below for you to be able to enter the giveaway. But I just wanted to share some of my favourite products from Glossier, and hopefully those of you that have been kind of on the fence about maybe trying it will enter the giveaway and maybe be in with a chance of trying some of the stuff without wondering whether or not it's actually worth the cash, because it's an expensive, it's a pricey brand. To say that it's all very, very natural, it is a pricey brand. And thank you for sticking with me in the last week when I've had like nothing go up at all. The problems I've had with my internet, no bounds. It is unbelievable. I will be sitting, I think it took me a full day, like a 12-hour period to upload a video, just like a 12-minute video the other day. Wow, it's the middle of the day and we got a firework. That's crazy. So yeah, I wanted to kind of come back with a giveaway for you today. So thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, check out my other videos, and I will see you guys next time with what will be some travel makeup.